To make it easy for the visitors, these are our 3 publications. That's up on the list. Our official guidebook, a book that was published by National Geographic, which is phenomenal, and the award-winning, because you'll win it today, it's an award, honoring their past, which is a phenomenal book. All of these books are place-based, the goal of which is to not educate, to get people to get out, to touch, to feel, to understand what's here. These are the maps that I mentioned earlier. We've given out to date 140,000 maps. That's also on your test, 140,000. And we will be doing a new website. Very excited because our website now leaves a little bit to be desired. So we will be launching a new website as well. I think that that's everything I wanted to cover because I know you wanted to go through.
Okay.
Yep. Let me go through, just make sure everybody, well, that's going to be awfully hard. One of the things that's on here that I've not talked about is our Of the Student, By the Student, For the Student project. So as Esther's doing that, let me explain to you a little bit about what that is, because there's a project happening right now for Balls Bluff. This is a service learning project where we engage middle school kids in a 6-month service learning project to interpret history for other kids. We piloted it at Harper's Ferry, and it was unbelievable. The kids looked at a completely different way of history than we would have. They decided to interpret what was John Brown like as a kid. Who were John Brown's kids that were involved in the raid? What was it like to be a kid during the raid? Again, things that we don't normally think about. It's seeing it through their lenses and their eyes. So we went after funding from the National Endowment for the Humanities. We're very proud that we received a grant, which is not an easy thing to do. I want that on my tombstone. Received NEH grant. And part of why we did that is to make sure that we could replicate this project across all of our national parks and our regional park, Falls Bluff, that we include, frankly, in the national park category. So when all is said and done, there will be 96 podcasts by 2013, and we will have engaged thousands of middle school students. So Balls Bluff is kicking off this week. They're going to be doing it. We'll be showing it during the October commemorations. We're working with Smarts Mill Middle School. Fabulous hot project. Go to our website and take a look at their work. But most exciting, getting ready for our visitors, would be Certified Tourism Ambassador Training.
Well, hello. This is where I come in. Let me pop my collar.
Okay, not bad.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. So with all the great stuff that Beth just said, all of the influx of tourism coming in, the commemorations are going to be back-to-back from Manassas to Balls Bluff to Gettysburg, we want to make sure that everyone is singing the same song on the same note. I'm not going to sing for you because I cannot sing a note. But so if you're here in Loudoun County and you go to, and then you go down to Manassas or you go to Culpeper or you go up to Gettysburg, that every person that person touches is on point customer service wise. Okay, not just, hey, how are you? But can really answer the questions or has access to the resources to get them to point A to point B. And I had it was maybe almost a year ago, the Heritage Tourism meeting that was at in Waterford. And one of the guys was down from Balls Bluff. He said, oh my gosh, somebody from Frederick just called. It was a CTA and said, hey, I'm sending someone to you that's touring. And I was like, that's what it's about. We want our CTAs to call other CTAs to say, oh, I have my very best guest, Carolyn, is coming to see you, Joe. Can you make sure you have special accommodations for her? There may not be special accommodations, but she doesn't know that. And she is now, you know what I mean? Like, it's that touch, it's that experience. So I am going to talk about our Certified Tourism Ambassador Program. And the program objective, like I said, is to increase regional tourism by inspiring frontline hospitality employees to turn every visitor encounter into a positive experience. I see most of you guys in here are fabulous CTAs. I don't know, no one here came last night or night before. We had a great CTA networking event at the National Museum of Civil War Medicine. 64 people came to look at Civil War medicine. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it was good times. Had a vineyard come in and do all the wine for free because they get it. They know that these are the people that they want to taste their wines because they're going to be the ones talking about to the visitors coming in. So with our regional program, hopefully I'll have a class coming up in Loudoun County. You can help me spread the word. Right now, currently we have 500 CTAs trained. 501 when Jennifer, no pressure. Submits her renewal form. So this is the core of the program. It is a nationwide program. We are smart enough at the journey to put this together ourselves. We said, why reinvent the wheel when there's a national certification already out there? So we work with the Tourism Ambassador Institute to be one of the licensed providers of the CTA program. You can go to Baltimore, you can go to Lexington, you can go to Tucson, you can go to Spokane, Washington, Door County, blah, blah, blah. I can go on. It is a national program. I just had a CTA actually in Loudoun County send me an email and say, hey, I'm going to Dallas. Can you look up their freebies and discounts? Sure. So I emailed my counterpart in Dallas and I said, can you let me know what you have? She's like, here's my password. So I just copied them off for her, sent her a PDF, and now she's going to 2 or 3 museums for free as a CTA. Using their CTA discounts. So let me know if you travel. Shoot me an email if you're going to one of the 15 providing. But that's what we want to do, like make it even beyond the journey. Like this is a national certification. This shiny pen is coveted. Okay? All right. So don't lose yours.
Just get it tattooed.
Yeah. Or you can go with it, or you can go with the tattoo. But you have to keep tattooing your certification years. So if you want that, you can go for it. So nationally, number 1 and 4 are the same. Everybody talks about the power of tourism because we want you to understand the economic impact that you have as an individual to that visitor that's standing in front of you. Number 4 is the same, no matter where you take the test or take the training, exceeding customer expectations. Not meeting them, but really going that extra mile above and beyond to make sure that your visitor is taken care of and feels loved and is wowed. When they have a bad experience, how many people do you tell when you have a bad experience somewhere? Everybody. Now with the invention of the phone that Jeremy keeps turning on, you can tell 1,000 more people because you can hit them up on Twitter, on Facebook, or LinkedIn, and you've now given your 500 best friends, because I'm sure they're your best friends, all the experience that you just had. So we want it to be that you're saying fabulous things to your 500 best friends about Loudoun County, about the Journey Through Hallowed Ground. 2 and 3 are what makes it unique to the Journey Through Hallowed Ground. Number 2, we walk through all of 15 counties to talk about the highlights in each area. Now, our binder, and I say this every time I teach a class, is not to replicate your visitor's guide. Okay? We do not put every single thing. It was vetted through the Destination Marketing Organization Committee that Beth talked about. So it truly is the highlights of things to do. Otherwise, it would be an encyclopedia set. Okay, so collect your visitors' guides in each area, call them, have them mail it to you, that's fine. But this is just to be able to walk you through what people generally want to see as a highlight in each of the 15 counties. And number 3 is continue on that, like how to find the resources. You've got your websites, you've got, again, your visitors' guides, updated calendar events. Read your own local newspaper. Just be aware of what's going on in town. I mean, if you want to shoot me an email, like a ton of people I'm on there already like press list, I'll include it in my email that I send out to CTAs. Say, hey, this is what's going on in your area. So just kind of be aware. So we're going to, I said, well, I believe in the email, we said we will leave with 5 customer service tips today. I cannot give you everything that's in the class because you know what? I'd be breaking my violation as a trainer of the program. So we're going to do one exercise and then run through what I consider like just like 5 hot tips to start you off in your tourism season. So if you had, this is great, because you know you see people like this. I'm not going to talk about them because they're spending money, so I'm happy. So, but if you had no tourism in Loudoun County, a lot of you guys have done this in your class, in the groups that you're already sitting in, just talk about what Loudoun County looks like without tourism. Talk about it. At your tables. 60 seconds.